Economic freedom fighters are expected to visit the Diepsloot home of the man who was stoned and subsequently burned to death. Zimbabwean national Elvis Nyathi was murdered yesterday, allegedly by a mob demanding to see his passport. Let's get more on this now with my colleague reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa. A very good afternoon to Mbalenhle. Just describe to us what's happening in Diepsloot and what's taking place.
Good afternoon, Nzinga. Now, we are at the home of one of those who died during that unfortunate incident that took place over the weekend. Now, you will remember that the death of the 4 to 5 or 7 individuals, as has been reported in the media, died over the weekend and sparked a shutdown within the community, which called on better capacitated police station. I'm going to hand over to the brother of the deceased, Ukhulekani Nzima, who's going to give us a sense and speak to us as a family representative. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. Buti, whether isingisi noma isiZulu, ukhululeke nje ukhulume nathi. Nizizwa kanjani ngesimo lesi esenzekile nokuthi mhlambe kwenzeke kunjani?
Sikhathazekile nje kabuhlungu ngento eyenzekile ngoba isimo lesi besasilindele ukuthi sishiwe umntwana kanjena ngenxa yobugebengu kubhlungu kakhulu somndeni. Asazi ukuthi sithini ngezimpi nezinto ezenzekayo la zobugebengu.
Ake ngisho njengoba usho ukuthi umfana lo osesishile emhlabeni ngumfana nje osamncanyana ushona nje ngenxa yobugebengu. Awusichazele kabanzi ukuthi ube neminyaka emingaki futhi mhlambe isigameko lesi mhlambe esenze ukuthi kuze kufinyelele lapho bebulawa khona bekwenze njani?
Yena bena 27 years of age, ubulawe ebusuku ebuya kumngani wakhe. So bekangathi bekabanje inkunzi asazi ngoba simbone ekseni esethulile. Ubulawa ngesonto.
Uma nithi nimthole ekseni ngesonto esethulile, nifica isimo esinjani mhlambe? Ngiyaxolisa nje ukunivusela amanxeba. Isimo besinjani mhlambe? Ube namanxeba mhlambe okugwaziwa mhlambe ningakwazi ukuthi nisichazele kabanzi noma mhlambe udutshuliwe yini niyibonile uma nimbona?
Ubonakala enamanxeba okugwazwa kushuthi ugwaziwe. Kwabese ke kunetha izulu uyazi amanxeba kanjani. Wadlula khona la.
Lesi isikhathi esinzima kakhulu kuvele kwathi nje uma sekwenzekele isigameko lesi iDiepsloot yonke yavele yasukuma yahamba epolice station. Ubuzizwa kanjani ngezenzo ze-community yaseDiepsloot ukuthi ihambe iyobiza ukuthi uminister abuye asondele njengoba sesibona ukuthi uminister njengamanje sikhuluma nje usemhlanganweni nabantu bayazama ukuyilungisa le ndaba? Nithi nina njengomndeni?
Thina njengomndeni siyakujabulela ukuthi umphakathi usukume ulwe nabo ubugebengu noma singaqhuba ukuthi ukwenza ngendlela yokuthi ubandlulule ngokwabantu babuya kuphi, kodwa ubugebengu ukuthi bakusukumele bakuveze le police station kuhle kakhulu. Siyabonga ukusekwa yibo ngaleyo ndlela leyo. Ubugebengu kumele kulwiwe vele nabo.
Siyabonga Buti, siyabonga nje isikhathi sakho zokuthi ukhulume nathi. There you have it. That was the brother of one of the deceased who died over the weekend, and you know that sparked widespread outrage in the community and made various calls. Before I translate what he has explained, I'm going to speak to the ward councillor, who's just going to give us a sense of what they have found on the ground and what they've heard on the ground. Julius Mike, thank you so much. You are the ward councillor in the area, and you were still just off camera detailing the events of what people are saying took place over the weekend.
Okay, I didn't get the question. You're saying what the people are saying?
Yes, you said you were still explaining to us that on the ground people are saying that this. What are people saying about the events that led to the deaths over the weekend?
Okay, no thanks. My name is Councillor Julius Make of Ward 95. Indeed, people on the ground are angry, but I'm actually more than happy with the response of our National Commissioner together with the Minister for the deployment of law enforcers, as well as the new cars that were brought to Diepsloot. I've experienced that even yesterday. We are actually happy. We know that now Tsotsi's Batlunya.
Now, talk to us about, what you said you've been on the ground since over the weekend. Yeah. What are community members, residents saying in the community?
Okay, remember, as a ward councillor, I've received a call on Sunday. People saying people have been murdered, so they want the intervention. I, together with community members, went to the police station to raise our frustration, of which community were requesting that Maberete be deployed in the area, as well as more resources to be deployed in the area. Then, as I've said, that I'm impressed on what our government have done here.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. There you have it. That is one of the ward councillors in the areas just speaking to us about the views on the ground. But just to give you a better translation and a better sense of what the brother of the deceased has said, they're saying that they are grateful that community members then stood up and went and staged that protest, which then led to more police being deployed in the area. One of their greatest calls is that even though they want crime to be addressed, the issue of crime to be addressed in the community, and it should not be based on issues or matters of nationality, but those who are found breaking the law must all be brought to book, saying that they are in great pain after the passing of one of the younger brothers who was only 27 years. They believe that he was, when he died, he was being mugged and he was on his way back home after visiting a friend. They found his body in the early hours of Monday morning. They believe that the incident took place on Sunday night. They said that they found the body with stabbing wounds. So it seems unclear as to what happened and the circumstances around that, but it seems as though there are concerns about the levels of crime in the area. Other issues include one of the issues that you would think that community members would be raising is the issue of service delivery, with sewage running in the streets in some parts of Diepsloot. But it seems as though their biggest concern is the issue of crime and the fact that people have died and they're feeling unsafe in their communities. It's back to you in studio.
Mbalenhle Mthethwa giving us an update from Diepsloot there. She will keep us updated throughout the course of the day.